welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We are in for a blockbuster episode from start to finish. Do not pause. This is gonna be massive today. We kick off with the Empower Oversight seeks information on conflicts of interest in cryptocurrency at the SEC. Yes, you heard it first. There is controversy inside the SEC. Massive news, right? So I want to give you the insights because I've actually read this whole thing. I actually understand what is going on here, right? So the SEC officials, potential conflict of interest in promoting certain cryptocurrencies. So the Empower Oversight has submitted a detailed FOIA request to the SEC seeking communication between the SEC officials and their current and former employers. From May 2017 to December 2020, senior SEC official William Hinman reportedly participated in the SEC's regulation of cryptocurrencies while receiving millions of dollars from his former employer, the law firm Simpson Thacher. Now, Simpson Thacher is part of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, an industry organization whose objective is to drive the use of Enterprise Ethereum. I mean, talk about a conflict of interest. Now, Hinman, while in his capacity at the SEC, declared that the Ethereum cryptocurrency, Ether, was not a security, causing its value to rise significantly. Conflict. Later, the SEC sued one of the Ethereum's competitors, Ripple, declaring its cryptocurrency XRP was a security. Shortly thereafter, XRP's value plummeted 25% after Hinman's left the SEC in December of 2020. In return to the Simpson Thacher as a partner, the leader of the SEC division that brought the SEC lawsuit, Mark Berger, similarly left the SEC for Simpson Thacher. Can you guys, this is blow your mind stuff, right? Additionally, there are potential concerns regarding former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton's handling of cryptocurrency issues at SEC, as with Hinman and Ether while at the SEC. Mr. Clayton declared that Bitcoin wasn't a security and its value rose. The SEC lawsuit against Ripple was filed at the end of Mr. Clayton's tenure at the commission. Once he left the SEC, Mr. Clayton joined One River Asset Management, a cryptocurrency hedge fund exclusively focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, mic drop. What the? Whoa. Whoa. Hang on a minute here. This is crazy. This is crazy, right? This is huge. I mean, the conflict, the anger from the XRP community listening to this. I mean, wow, I hope they get everything that's coming for them. Okay, that is absolutely ludicrous. Now, as we begin today's episode, obviously, there's a lot of things happening between the SEC and the Ripple. And this is what they call Hell Week, because there is a lot of things going on at the moment between both parties. And so we will be keeping a very, very close eye on the case and how it's going and how each party, case evolves, I guess. But I'm still in shock and still can't get over what I just gave you, because that is... Whoa. I mean, I hope, like I said, I hope they get everything that's coming for them. Now, US Congress members urge SEC and CFTC to start dialogue with crypto market participants. Now, if you thought the last 3 minutes were big, this is yet another step towards Ripple finally being just classified as a cryptocurrency. I think the picture that is starting to come out here is the CFTC will be taking over from the SEC. I think after this whole lawsuit against the SEC happens and they get caught out for everything that they did, I think the CFTC will be picking up the pieces of cryptocurrency regulations for the United States. And I think it's going to be a massive thing for the crypto industry. So stop regulating innovation out of the US is the big call, right? That's the big call here, is for the SEC to stop doing what they're up to and to finally have innovation happen right there inside the US. So very much, it's going to be a blockbuster couple of weeks coming up. I can just feel it. I can see everything that's coming out, and all the pieces of the puzzle are starting to finally come together for the XRP community. Now, Ripple decries SEC demand for employee Slack messages on XRP. So Ripple claims the SEC's request for 1 million more of the company's internal messages is costly and unlikely to resolve disputes at the heart of the litigation. So that is the message that has come out. I'll show you the document as well that was come out with it. So 3 reasons why XRP price will reach 330. So FX Street have come out today with all the metrics and all the reasons why they think that 330 is coming for XRP. I mean, pretty bold from them, because obviously, you know, hasn't happened in a long time that 330 has reached for XRP. But very clever from a news website that's normally extremely conservative. But I mean, if these guys are saying 330, you know that it will be a lot more than that. Though it also, you know, does talk about XRP to present a buying opportunity before it skyrockets to 3. So they've done not 1 but 2 articles on it and a full, like, you know, explanation about why it's going to go to $3 plus. But this is cool, right? I mean, very nice to see from a news website that, you know, they're starting to talk about $3 plus coming. So very cool to see. If you do want to check out the SEC's response to privilege dispute and XRP's response to that, please, you know, go check it out, because, you know, on the internet you can find these things. But ultimately, Ripple's saying, why do you need this, right? This is not gonna solve anything. It's not gonna help your case. It's not gonna help anything. So they are fighting it, and I think rightly so, right? Now, I like what Crypto Bull has done here, saying, you know, the falling wedge right under resistance won't be long before we moon. So for those of you that may not necessarily understand what I just said, basically, when we go out of this and we go up, then the price is going to go very fast, very high. So I like I said, what Raphael has done here, you know, XRP is residing the 100 days in the daily MACD as resistance in that meter. If we break it, $2 can be achieved in a span of 1 to 2 weeks. We are back again in the sad resistance. I like what he's done here. I think we can do a little bit better than you know, what he mentioned, but I'll go over the charts very soon. Now, this is what we call a bear trap, right? Price starts to go down, people freak out. Don't freak out. Once we break out of here, it is we are going to $2 very quickly, and especially with all the things that are happening in the background, it's going to happen in a blink of an eye. Now, I wish that the previous couple of minutes that you've been with me were good, but if you thought that was good, I think what King Solomon has found is groundbreaking. So, US patent application number 17-124734 was filed with the patent office in June 24th this year for distributed credit ecosystem. Now, XRP named when changing between fiat currencies like USDs to cryptocurrencies. So we're talking about 65 million accounts, right? So he's made a video on it and it goes for about 7 minutes. Highly encourage you to go check it out. It's, you know, we're talking about PayPal, credit cards, Amazon, eBay, and the list goes on. We're talking about 65 million accounts. And XRP is planning to be utilized for the settlement by the largest bank private label credit card issuer in the United States. I mean, whoo! Oh my, I don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I thought today's episode was big, but this is massive. Let's jump into a tiny. Let's have a look at some of the indicators. All right, so as we begin to look at the charts, we can see here, when we look at the 1 hour, we can have a look at the how it's been performing, right? So it was outside of the Bollinger Band for the 1 hour. It is now back inside the Bollinger Band. We've seen the price rise. I mean, you know, from 108, we're at 113, but the volume is starting to kick in on the hourly, and the RSI is sitting in the almost underbought, right? So very cool. We'll keep a close eye on that. When we look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour MACD is still bearish. So we do have to keep that in mind. But RSI-wise, we're sitting towards the middle. Inside the Bollinger Band, we were out, but now we're back in. When we look at the 12 hour, you know, like I mentioned a couple of days back, you know, we were outside of the Bollinger Band from a plus perspective. So we had to come back in. And it looks like we are starting to come back in. but the MACD still not giving us that much hope, right? So we're gonna be patient because it could be just a little bit more. I did mention in previous drawings that $1 could be the price that it hits before its next spike, which will be the spike that takes us to $2 plus. So right now, RSIs are starting to come back into line. MACDs are coming in. The Bollinger Band is looking good. We're not too far away, right? It may not have been a dip as big as initially anticipated. I mean, it's dropped like 15, 16 cents. So is there still a potential for it to go to $1 before it begins its next move? Yes, that is still the case. That can still occur. But we're starting to see a momentum shift in the indicators, and that in itself, we do have to keep an eye on, because right now, when we look at the hourly, it is starting to move. So we're gonna play it safe at the moment. I would still say that from an indicators point of view, we can still go to $1 before we go up. But at the same time, let's have a look at some drawings. Of course, if you're a long-term holder, this is all good, right? Like, this is fine. But I just want to make sure you guys are aware, right, that there could still be a chance that we go like $1.08 again, maybe $1.05 before we go up. But we will definitely be going up, and we're going to be going up very, very fast. So if you're a long-term holder, just simply hold. If you're a day trader, you're trying to get yourself the best entry, this could be your best entry, or you could decide to wait, right? But I cannot make that decision for you. Please always make sure that you triple, quadruple check your own homework as well before going in. But it's looking ready. It's looking ready to make a move, and a move up for sure. Let's have a look at some drawings. Okay, so as we begin to look at the drawings, right? I mean, let's play devil's advocate. Let's say that we were going down. Support zone 106, and then support zone number 2, 98 cents. That's all you need to know. 106 and 98. They would be the two zones that we would hit if we were to go down. Now, I say if. I don't think so, right? But that's just my personal opinion. And it's not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor, but I want to give you my perspective. I don't think we're going to 98 cents, and I don't think we're going that low, but I do believe that we are going to make our move. Now, the next move, we're going to go to $1.83, and it's going to come thick and fast, right? So once we finalize this little correction that we're having, we're going to be skyrocketing our way towards that $2 mark. Now, another devil's advocate here that I want to play with you. Let's say the whole world crumbled and the bears were right, and we were going to go down. We would go to 52 cents before we skyrocket up. Extreme scenario, right? But I want to mention it to you because I will always want you to be prepared for anything. This is crypto at the end of the day. So $1.07, $1.06, then we would move like that, if that's to happen, right? But for me personally, I think where we're going is towards that $2 mark, right? So I think we're going to be moving towards $2 really fast. All indicators, everything, whichever way I look at it, that's where it's pointing. And then as we move forward towards that $14 journey, this would be the kind of journey that we will make. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to finally bring you that news when it does come alive. It's going to be amazing. And of course, we did mention as well the two scenarios. An extreme FOMO scenario, we go to 150. I think we're going to go towards $14, $16. That's personally my opinion. With the information I have today, right? So with the information I have today, with the analysis I have today, with the research I've done so far, based on what we know today, I think $14 is achievable. If we FOMO our way to 100, I'm sure none of you are going to complain. Now, I'll leave you with this, which is also a Bitcoin dominance chart perspective, and that would take us almost to about $18, $19. And then it would the next wave up would go towards $36, $37 if that were to happen. If Bitcoin were to reach $250,000, right? But we're going to be breaking away from Bitcoin, and we've already seen a lot of data behind that. In previous videos, I've mentioned that. So I cannot absolutely wait to bring you all the news and everything that is unfolding. It is truly exciting to be with you on a daily basis to bring this stuff. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And as always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.